Hello. We are live. We are live. Thank you so much for joining me, and welcome to TTT to Tuesday Taste Test, the time where we check out fun and unique different Korean snacks right here from very chilly Seoul, South Korea. It's currently Tuesday, October 25th, just a few days away from Halloween season. I'm so excited. And it's currently, let's see, 10:03 p.m. here in South Korea's capital city. Hope you're doing amazingly well. If you are watching this live, you'll know because there'll be a live button up here. If not, you catch us on the replay. No worries. Catch us this weekend. We'll be live multiple times throughout the weekend from around South Korea, and hopefully you'll be joining us then. We're live both on Facebook and YouTube, so whichever platform you are watching us on, then hello. And for me, for the first time, then hi, I am Paul from Taste So Good. Like I said, we come live to you multiple times throughout the week with different adventures from all around Korea, as well as from right here in my house where I try different Korean snacks. Today I have a variety of all kinds of, there's really no theme. I try to come up with themes for different snacks, and this time there's really no theme. It's just an assortment of stuff that I threw into my shopping cart today that I will be trying out, and hopefully you will enjoy them. Hopefully I will enjoy them. I don't know. Apparently if I don't enjoy them, then it's more interesting, but I like to enjoy it, so we'll see. Really quick, let's give a few shout outs to some people who are joining us here. Is here, friend Laura Dean Love is here saying good morning from Robertsdale, Alabama. Mary Grace is in the Philippines. Karen P's watching in the Great Britain. Ramil says annyeong. Christine says hello. Jessica from San Antonio is here. Very nice. Donette's here. Just sorry to say hi and bye. Driving home. Oh yeah, I know you had to say you were driving. I heard that story the other day. Be careful. Mandy is here. Mandy, I have something I think you're going to like here in a little bit. I'll tell you all about that. Our buddy Bridget is here all the way out in Mississippi. You are Mary, Carolina. We have Linda in South Africa. Our buddy Jen is here really quickly before I forget, before I get off on one of the tangents, guys. Our friend Jen out in Ohio is celebrating her birthday today, as well as a few other people that are near and dear to my heart. But go ahead and take a moment and wish Jennifer Strouser, a very happy birthday. I don't know how old she is, but I'm guessing somewhere between 25 and 28. I don't know. I have no clue, actually. Thank you so much to everybody who is hanging out. Jay Renee, who's working but will be listening. Shout out to you. Roxanne loves this show. Oh, thank you. I love whenever somebody calls it a show. It makes me feel so special. I'm like, it's really just me coming to you in front of a camera in my office. But when people call it a show, I feel so happy. Makes you really excited. Our friend Elisa is here. Hi, how are you? Hope you're staying warm. Elisa, you're going to be celebrating Halloween? Rhiannon from Arizona is here. Very nice. Yeah, lots of happy birthdays. It's also my mom's birthday. So she is also celebrating a birthday. I won't dare say how old she is. I don't think she's watching this, but maybe she'll catch the replay. So if that is the case, then happy birthday, Mom. Mama K. Jenny from Missouri and Anita from Brooklyn in the house. Very cool. Western Australia. Melanie, it's the best way to do shopping. Just throw it in. Exactly. Zen, we just got back to Iowa from Korea. Fall was beautiful. Yeah. And, well, depending on where you were, this should be the peak weekend, I think. So last week, the leaves were changing, but I think this weekend is going to be gorgeous. One of my favorite times. So I'm looking forward to it. So I'm going to be taking you guys along with me. So make sure you spend a little time with me over this weekend so we can hang out over the beautiful fall weekend. It is, it's going to be Halloween weekend, and I'm going to be taking you out to some places and showing you all around some different fall foliage places. There's so many places I'd love to take you to, but I only have so much time. But we're going to be doing that live. I'm going to try to come live to you both on Saturday and on Sunday, as well as Saturday night. So all kinds of cool stuff. All right, lots of shout outs to my mom. Lisa says Halloween's her favorite, so she will celebrate. Oh, I love it. I never outgrew Halloween. It's always like my Christmas. Though I love Christmas too. I just love holidays. Sassy Lieber celebrates 4 months of membership. Oh, nice. Hello, fellow penguins and everyone. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I'm using it. Oh, there you go. All right. Karen P, thank you for using your highlighted message. So if you are part of our VIP club, then you get a highlighted message every month. If you're watching this over on YouTube, again, we are live on both YouTube and on Facebook. I should probably give my mom a call before I go to bed tonight, but hey, I don't know. I might not, because then she'll be working. I missed my opportunity. So we should just tag her and tell her to wake up for her birthday. But yeah, hopefully you guys will be, yeah, if you just got back to Iowa, I think you missed out though on the most beautiful time. This is the time of the year that I really want to spend as much time outside as possible, because I know in just about a month or so from now, I'm going to be basically hibernating and not wanting to leave. And so it's like, get out now, get all that fresh air, get all the vitamin D you can, because it's going to be getting really cold soon. It's going to be really windy. I don't like to go outside during the cold. I don't mind being cold when I'm indoors and I, wrapped up in a blanket, cuddling my little JK, my little puppy. But being outside, nah, it's not for me. So last year, what I did, just FYI, if you weren't here last year, I took the month of January off and just didn't live stream because it was just far too cold to go out there. So I might be doing that again this year, just kind of taking January off to stay indoors and hang out at home. We'll have to see. Helen is at home now. Yeah, guys. And Helen told me a few times that she was not doing very well, but it looks like she's doing better, which is very great to hear. Definitely take care of yourself. We all have to take care of ourselves during these trying times. I should say, not terrible times, trying times. All right, it's let's all finish out 2022. Everybody nice and healthy. Take good care of ourselves. I know I always tend to catch my winter cold, but luckily we're still wearing masks a lot here in Korea. So my common cold just hasn't really been coming. Hasn't been that common anymore, which is lovely. I do not miss being sick. I got my corona a few months ago. I don't want to get it again, so I'm going to keep wearing my mask. It's spring all year round. Oh, see, I always wonder, for those of you who come from like tropical countries, or maybe not even tropical, just with a nice climate, do you take it for granted? Because living in a place like Korea, and also where I grew up in the States, like we pretty much always had 4 seasons. So you just know, like, this part of the year is going to be really hot, this part's going to be really cold, and these other parts are going to be really beautiful. But if it's always really beautiful, do you just get tired of it? Like living in Hawaii or something, I don't know. Like, because I know people come from Southeast Asia and they love to come visit Korea in the winter because they want to see snow and they want to experience the cold and wear winter jackets. And that's like really cool to them. And to me, it's like, no, I want to go to your country. Like, can we trade houses? Like, if you're living in Boracay or something, you want to come to my house at Christmas and I'll go to your house. Like, let's do it, because that sounds like a good trade-off. Nice penguin in the background. Thank you. Is it this one? This penguin right here. I don't have a name for this penguin. This came from our friend Kay, who visited Korea a few months ago with her husband and hand-packed this one and brought it to me, and lives here. And then there's another one behind this shoulder. Let's see, can I point? I would never be a good weatherman because I cannot point on a green screen. This one comes from Speak of the Penguin, from a friend KK, who's just joining the chat. She sent me this one from Vegas last year. Or I don't know if she sent it to me. I sent it to you, man. Anyways, I claimed it. So 2 different penguins. My house is actually full of penguins. There's a penguin here as well. See, I can never be a newscast. There. So yeah, there's penguins everywhere. So mostly in the other room, though. Only a few penguins back here. Once you see the seasons change somewhere else, you like to experience to see what it's like. Exactly. I'm sure. I just never had that experience. But Joe says we can try come to Bohol. I've actually been to Bohol. I went to Bohol many years ago. My first time that I went to Korea was back in 2010. Sorry, I went to the Philippines back in 2010. I went to Cebu and then took a ferry over to Bohol Island and stayed there for a few days. It was absolutely amazing. I would like to return at some point. one day, I will hopefully get a chance to do that because I had a really great time in Bohol. It was a lovely city. I think we stayed in a place called Tegalabaran or something like that. And I remember I saw these little monkeys and all kinds of stuff. It was all really good times. South Alabama is 11 and a half months of hot and humid. Yeah. Ugh. In Australia, you have four seasons too. However, the weather for spring and autumn can be any weather: hot, cold, really hot, or really cold, or just right. Uh, yeah, with Korea too, like the changing seasons, the autumn and the spring, they almost can't be considered a season. They're just kind of considered like a weekend. Like you get a weekend of cherry blossoms and a weekend of fall foliage, and you just get the next season. And I heard it was actually snowing in the mountains already here. So some people were saying, "Oh, we're already skipping autumn and going straight into winter," which is kind of nuts to think about. I'm not ready for winter. I want to have a few more weeks of beautiful weather, and spend some time outside and get some nice little puppy adventures outside with my dogs. Rhiannon would love to see the leaves change. Yeah, it's gorgeous. It really is. The leaves are just so vibrant. Like it looks amazing on pictures, but when you see it in real life, there's just all that depth and that just the 3D-ness of it all. It's stunning if you've never seen it. And Korea does it so well because there's these beautiful ginkgo trees. There's this area, I've seen some beautiful ginkgo trees, and I live not far from Namsan Tower, Namsan Park, and I posted pictures of it the other day. You can check out. Just stunning. But there's this area that I love. And most people probably don't think it's that big of a deal, but for me, it's just something I have to see every year. And I'll make sure I go see it this weekend. But outside the subway station, so there's Itaewon Station, and the next subway station is called Noksapyeong Station. As you exit 2 of Noksapyeong Station, it's just a long straight road that's covered on both sides with ginkgo trees. And during like 1 week out of the year, all those green leaves just turn this beautiful amber color, and it's just this straight street is just lined with it. It is simply stunning. And when I get a chance, I like to just go there. And oftentimes, I say oftentimes because it changes very often, but there's usually a coffee shop across the street. I always like to go and have a coffee and just like sit there and stare at it. And it's just kind of become a tradition for me every year is to make a little voyage over there because I've kind of moved further and further away from that area over the years. But yeah, if you guys want to see, I can send a picture of it because I don't know, maybe it's just sentimental because it's something I experienced early on in my time in Korea where people probably don't even care much about it now. I see Ren is here. Ren, do you know what I'm talking about? That road right outside Noksapyeong Station, exit 2, that goes over to Haebongchon. It's just beautiful. I don't know. Other people probably don't care that much. J. Renee loves the fall colors on the trees. You'll have to try and get some pics around here to show the pics. Yeah, you should. I don't miss living in Indiana though and having to always rake the leaves. Living here in a big city, somebody does that for you, so I don't have to worry about it. But growing up in Indiana, I had to do that a lot, so I don't miss that. Sandra, Michigan can change it to 4 seasons in an instant. Yeah, kind of the same here, right? You gotta take advantage of it while you can and just appreciate it. Appreciate the beauty while it lasts. It's raining all day over there. Oh no. Kyung-Ae Kwan Brooks is here saying good morning from South Carolina. Hello to you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. All right. Well, as we get ready to do a little bit of Halloween excitement. Are you guys? I think I asked you this last week, but for all of you new people or people maybe who weren't here last week, are you guys all celebrating Halloween? Are you going to dress up, and what are you going to dress up as? My question is, every year there's always a popular costume, right? That everybody wants to go as. I feel like it's always usually pretty obvious what the costume is going to be. However, this year I have no clue. Do you guys know what's the popular thing? The only thing I've really heard about, which is messed up, is a lot of people want to go as Jeffrey Dahmer because of that Netflix series, but eBay even said like, "Yo, we're not selling those costumes. They're prohibited," which is great because nobody should be celebrating somebody like that. But I guess that's the only costume I've really heard of that people are really going after? What are you guys? Do you know something I don't know? Like, what's the big Halloween costume? I Squid Game. Well, Squid Game was, I think, more so last year. Is it carrying over this year? Marielle was seeing a lot of Hocus Pocus. All right, I can get behind that. Hocus Pocus for sure. It'd be interesting if Squid Game is uh, the big trend again this year because it was huge last year. Everybody was dressing up as Squid Game. You don't do Halloween, but it's okay for others. Yeah, absolutely right. It's live and let live. The older I get, the more I I live by that motto. Like if you're not bothering me, then I not bothered. Your daughter's gonna be Princess Jasmine. I learned this week that if you guys know this too, the voice who did Princess Jasmine is also the voice who did Mulan. Leia, I think her name is Leia Salonga, and I knew her from Broadway. She was the one who did. She was in. I think was it Les Mis, like a dream of days gone by, like that beautiful voice. Then she grew up. She became Princess Jasmine, but then also Mulan. I didn't know that. So she was the voice of two Disney princesses. That's pretty cool. Stranger Things, Bridgerton, Hocus Pocus. All right. Is it Bridgerton or Bridgeton? I don't know what that is. I know Hocus Pocus. I know Stranger Things. Never seen it. But that's... I'll have to look that up. You're the most decorated house on your block. Oh, I would love to see it. I love Halloween decorations. Even though they scare me so much. And I talked about it last week, how I hate haunted houses. But I like the idea of them. I'm glad that other people enjoy them because I most certainly do not enjoy them. They are way too scary for me, and I am a big wuss when it comes to that. Last year, your husband and you dressed as Squid Game. Ooh. This year, we may revamp my Taco Bell costume. That sounds really cute. Taco Bell, a little play on words there. That's awesome. I had some amazing Mexican food. If you guys watched our Sunday live stream from the Seoul Friendship Festival, I ate a whole bunch, or I showed you a whole bunch of different restaurants, or food tents rather. There's like 46 different countries, and I couldn't decide what to eat. And I told you I would eat something afterwards. And I ended up eating food from Qatar. If you watch the live stream, you'll know that there was this really beautiful dish, like a rice dish, and I had that. It was a delish. And then I went and had some tacos from Mexico. Oh, they were so great. Really good food. Leia Salonga is from the Philippines. Yeah, I knew that. Or is she, I don't know if is she actually from the Philippines or of Filipino descent. I'm not sure either way, but regardless, beautiful voice, right? And iconic voice. I knew her from her Broadway work, but didn't know until this weekend actually when I saw on TikTok that she was also the voice of Princess Jasmine. So as a Filipina, she did the voice of Mulan was Chinese, right? And Jasmine was Indian, somewhere in the Middle East, right? No, not Indian, Middle East. What's Jasmine's? I should probably know that. What's Jasmine's ethnicity, nationality? So Qatar won the battle, Melanie. Qatar tied with Mexico, right? So we went with two different places. So they were both yummy though. The Qatar food, they put a white sauce and a red sauce. It tasted a lot like, if you guys are familiar with Halal Guys. It's a New York street food that is now kind of international. They have it in Korea as well. But it's like rice with like, it was really yummy. Really, really yummy. A little more expensive than I would have liked to have paid, but hey, it's only once a year. Laura, was there food from the States? There was actually a McDonald's there. And that's what I always joke about, is the American food. But no, there wasn't. Nothing this time. There's a different festival I went to a few weeks ago, and they did have like an American tent. I mean, they were doing barbecue, like barbecue and some ribs, and it smelled amazing. But I didn't get that. Jasmine is Persian. That makes sense. I must admit, I'm not huge into Disney. I'm like the Disney princesses and all that stuff. Like, I am just not much into it. I mean, again, glad other people are into it. Even as a child, I was never really much into Disney. Just not really my thing. Jennifer Barwick says, hi, everyone. Hello. You're glad to hear about the food. Oh, the tacos were just mind-blowing. I'm glad I didn't eat them on camera because I needed the time to savor them. They were so good. Like $8 for 2 little tacos, but ooh, it was worth every penny. It was so good. But speaking of being good, let's go ahead and go through a little rundown of what we're going to be trying today. So again, there's really no theme here. Just kind of threw some stuff in. But I've got like 2 snacks, 2 almonds, and 2 candies. We might not even try all of them tonight. We might just save some. But let me break down what I have. This one I bought a while ago, and it's just been sitting in my cupboard, and I haven't tried it because I didn't think it was that interesting. But then I heard somebody online say that the review of this was that it tasted like 1,000 scarab beetles marching in your mouth or something. I don't really know what that means. But these are gourmet truffle mustard chips. And it says that it's premium quality. It has the gourmet potato is taste, quality, and texture is the trifecta of these chips. So I don't know. I like mustard. I mean, truffle. It says it has real potatoes. I mean, I'm glad it specifies 100% real potatoes. I don't know what else it could be, but whatevs. This next one, this one is new. This one I'm really interested in. This is Joker popcorn, and this one I think Mandy is going to like to see. And I think it's like a mystery flavor. So I can't really find out what the flavoring is. But the packaging is really cute. And on the back of it, it says, certified, insane, something asylum, Arkham Asylum. I'm assuming that's from Batman. So, yeah, I think it's kind of it's hard for you to see. You'll have to trust me on that. Yeah, but I think it's kind of a mystery flavor. But it says it has natural colorings. So we're going to try that one. And I love me some popcorn, so that shouldn't be hard. This shouldn't be a chore for me to try. Next up, I've got some almonds. You know, guys, if you were with me last week, I tried those terrible cheddar cheese almonds. Trying to hopefully, redeem myself for that. I saw these ones that are really interesting. These are cinnamon churros almonds. Ooh, that's going to be yummy. I love cinnamon churros and I love almonds. I think it's going to be delish. I'm already thinking it's going to be like a pecan or something. Now, I got one more because this was on sale at the convenience store, and it was 2+1. And 2+1 basically means if you buy 2, you get 1 free. So I could get 1 package for $2, or I could get 3 packages for $4. So I am a man who loves a good bargain. So I went with the 3 for $4. But I didn't get this one, but this was on sale with another one. This one actually isn't new, but this is the kimchi seasoned almonds. And this is something that I may have actually already tried on a live stream. Full disclosure, I'm not, this isn't my first taste test of this. To be perfectly honest, I kind of helped develop, in a weird way, this product. The 2 ladies who invented this, they invented the product called kimchi seasoning, which I love and adore. And as they were creating this, they sent me samples to kind of taste and give feedback and help them choose which one ultimately would be what they sold. And they've sold it for a while, and I absolutely love them. But I figured I would share them with you. And again, they were just kind of on sale, and I love these. They're quite spicy. But I'll tell you more about that in a little bit. And if you haven't tried kimchi seasoning, then you should. And then last one, just some candy, because hey, you know what? Trick or treat, am I right? And so these are Heikaishu. So if you don't know what these are a sour candy. And I don't think they're that sour, but this one's supposed to be 80% up sour powder. So it's supposed to be like extra sour. So we're going to see just how sour it is. And this last one is a limited edition candy. And it says it's Bloody Beetles cherry cola flavored candy. And yeah, it's just a Halloween candy. And I thought the packaging was really cute. It looks like there is a vampire drinking a goblet of, well, he's either drinking blood or wine. One of the two. Either one is a little creepy, I guess. but I'm going to assume that it's blood. So yeah, that is our TTT or Tuesday taste test snacks today. So why don't we try some stuff? If we try everything, we'll be trying 6 things today. That will be fantastic. But before we do that, again, just remind you, if you haven't already, be sure to put a big thumbs up, click like on this video if you're watching either on Facebook or on YouTube. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and then plan to hang out this weekend. My plan is to hopefully take you out Saturday morning on Facebook to show you some of the fall foliage. That night, I'm going to try to go live to you from Itaewon, so you can see the festivities and the mayhem and the craziness that is Itaewon on Halloween weekend. We're going to be doing that early, probably around 8 p.m. because after it gets too late, I'm not going to be able to walk or show you anything. So 8 p.m. might be the best time for that. And you'll be able to see Itaewon in all of its glory. And then the next day we'll be coming live to you from a really beautiful place that I think you will enjoy. So we're going to be doing a lot of different things. Oh, I got people wanting to try the black scarab in your mouth tasting chips and trying the popcorn first. Jay Renee, I must admit, I think we're going to try the chips first simply because I think this is going to be sweet, the popcorn. Just my assumption. I didn't research it. And I know this isn't going to be sweet. So I kind of want to try the salty first stuff because most of the other stuff is sweet. So I kind of want to go with salty. No, maybe I should go for the popcorn first. No, because that's like dessert. I'm going to go for this first because I want to, if it's not good or something, I need to know. I need to have something sweet to wash it down with, basically. So let's see. On the packaging, there is truffle and there's like that whole grain mustard. Ooh, I love some whole grain mustard. Like part of me started having grape poupon. Ooh, it smells like bad breath. It smells like, I'm not a fan of like truffle oil. That was a trend for a while. People were putting truffle oil on everything here. Like, I do not need French fries with truffle oil. What just happened just putting a little bit of salt on some French fries, y'all? That's all I need. I don't need truffle oil. All right, so basically we just have, look like ruffles. Ruffles have ridges. Let me do the test. Let me check for sugar. There might be a little bit of glistening sugar on there. Maybe not too much. Let's see how this is. Cheers. Let me see if it tastes like beetles in my mouth. I really don't know what that means. I think it's ridiculous, but here we go. The verdict is out on that one. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I don't get the whole like 1,000 beetles in your mouth, but there's almost like a smokiness flavor that kind of empowers your whole system. Like, you know when you eat too much wasabi or horseradish and everything's just like, whoa, like that cleared out my sinuses? It's kind of like that. Like, it's interesting. I don't get much mustard, but I definitely get just truffle oil. I guess if you like truffle oil, Elisa loves truffle on everything. If you love it, then you're going to love it. Makes my nose itchy. I'm not somebody who loves truffle oil. But, I mean, I like the texture. And I like that it's not too sweet. There is something weird about it, though. Maybe that is what it means by scarabs in your mouth, because it's like making my nose itch. It's like the whole, again, like the best thing I can describe it as like wasabi. Not that it burns like wasabi, but kind of that it encompasses your whole general like nasal capacity. It's interesting. It's interesting. You start narrowing down your itinerary for South Korea, looking at best flights, working out how much to save. Yeah. Bring all the money that you can. That's always my motto. Bring as much money as you can. Like, money doesn't go bad. You can always take it back with you. A weird tingly feeling. Kinda. What's on my hat? It says Korea, and there's a Korean flag, and an American flag, and a Korean peninsula. I got that, I think, in Namdaemun. I liked it. Lisa's here. Gotta go pick Cherry and Blossom up from the vets. Aw, Cherry and Blossom. I didn't know there's their name. That's beautiful. Hope they're doing okay. No, you know what? It's not that it's a no. Like, I will finish those. Like, they're not bad. The first one was just, ooh. But after that, they're kind of addicting. Like, they're actually on sale too at the convenience store by my work. Like, I don't think people like them. I think they try to make it like, look at the packaging. Like, you put truffle and look at the packaging. It's like black and there's like gold on it. And so and it says gourmet. It says premium. It says quality. But I think it didn't do very well. They're selling these at the store for like $1. Actually, the more I eat it, the more I like it. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like it. It was a roller coaster of emotion. I wasn't sure I felt about it at first, but I like it now. Kind of yummy, actually. Bringing 2 suitcases, 1 for souvenirs. That's the way to do it, right? That's what the story I always tell. You always pack 1. That's what I do when I go to the States, at least. I bring 2 suitcases. 1 is just full of souvenirs and snacks. I unload that, give it to my family and friends in the States, and then I go to this shopping, and I pack up souvenirs and snacks and bring them back. So that way I have an empty one. Our friend Amber out in Vegas is here. Good morning, she says. Hello to you. Your kitties got chipped. Is that something you have to pick them up for? When my dogs got chipped, I think we just did it right there. It was like a really quick thing. Nothing nuts. Nothing too invasive. All right, let's try this though. So this is definitely some cool packaging, right? Joker. Just says the Joker popcorn. Let's see. There's really no indication of what the flavor is going to be. Ugh. There's really nothing special about the smell. The color is, Mandy's gonna love this. It looks like blueberries. Looks like it's just popcorn with like blueberry dye on it. It's kind of hard for you guys, I think, to see. A little hard, but I don't know. Let's see. I'm hoping it'd be kind of cool if it tastes like blueberry. Let's see. Y'all know I love me some popcorn. Kind of tastes like a kettle corn. There's like salty popcorn. Oh, this one's really purple. All right, let's see. This one has a lot of whatever the mystery flavor is. This has a lot of it. Maybe that's the joke, because it just looks just like. It doesn't really taste that different. It tastes salty, with maybe like a sugary syrup, but it's not really sweet, not like caramel or anything. It's actually really good. A good amount of salt. You know, once I start digging into popcorn. That is real good. If I feel like I'm in the movie theater. Well, this one's really purple. Grape? Nope. Looks like you get the sweet and salty. More definitely on the salty than the sweet. Jay Renee, still haven't tried the popcorn you sent me. I'm still saving that for a special day. Though the candy corn one, I think I'm definitely going to be eating this weekend to celebrate Halloween. Whatever the coloring is, they said it's all natural. But it doesn't really taste like anything. Does it list the ingredients? It says corn. Some word I don't understand. That come from Malaysia. Hibaragayu. Something comes from Spain. Propylene glycol. Coloring. Oil. Propylene glycol or propylene glycol. Yeah, that's just like I don't know, like sugar syrup, I think, right? The tocopherol. I don't know what any of those words is. Stole tongue is sugar. Resilient. It's a whole bunch of English words. Scientific English words in Korean. I can't read it. I see Jan is back. Oh, I'm glad you made it back. Okay, safe flight and enjoyed your time. You're going to be coming back, Jan, back to Korea. Jennifer, when we come to South Korea, I'm getting my daughter, and I will sightsee. My son will be looking for the snacks. Well, there you go. Your son will not have a problem finding snacks because Korea is home to a ton of snacks. There's convenience stores everywhere, and convenience stores have different, like, exclusive snacks. This one is only exclusive to GS25. I didn't think I'd find it. I didn't think it was going to be good, but I love it. Our friend Camille is here. The taste of the popcorn, you like both salty or sugar one, but your favorite is the one with honey. I don't know if I've ever had a honey one, but I bet it's good. I love popcorn. It's my favorite snack, I think. Oh, I gotta stop eating it. Okay, last one. It's just really purple. Shout out to the Joker. Because that is yummy, yummy, yummy in my tummy. I don't know why my nose is so itchy all of a sudden. It's annoying. Angelique, you're back already? I always see people coming, and then it's like, you're going so fast. I'm glad you had a great time, though. What was your favorite moment, or your favorite memory, your favorite anything? And you do. I got this. I saw it on Instagram, but I assumed I wouldn't be able to find it right away, and I just happened to find it at a GS20. It's only a GS25. I found it near Namyong Station. I kind of want to go buy like 10 bags of it. That's legit good. All right, I gotta stop mowing down on that. I'm gonna put the truffle chips away though because they're the smell is getting to me. All right, let's move on to the next one though. These are cinnamon churro almonds. I love cinnamon, I love churros, and I love almonds. This just sounded like a fun combination for a snack. It reminded me very much of fall. Oh, I hope it smells good. I hope it smells good. I hope it smells good. Oh, it smells like heaven. Oh, it smells so good. I like apple and cinnamon are like my favorite scents. And so I know it's just going to be, look at that. Oh, nobody is ever going to get this excited about almonds other than me. Let's see. Oh, it's going to be good. Cheers. If you like cinnamon stuff, it tastes like What's an apple pie without the apple? Or what are those like? They're like pralines, right? You get them like in the States. There's like a sugary coating, and then the almond. It's really good. It's a really good fall snack. I think it'd be good if you warmed them up just a little bit and ate that. Ooh, this is gonna go on one of my lists of like go-to snacks. This is the type of snack that probably won't be out long. Korea, like you really can't get too emotionally attached to anything like this because they're very much easy come, easy go. They'll be there for a few weeks and then they'll be gone. And you'll never see them again. They just disappear. So I can't get too used to it because there's a good chance they won't be there in a month. So I'll enjoy it while I can. But speaking of enjoying, Melanie's going to try and spend only the nighttime in your hotel. Just be warned that Korea, and especially Seoul, you can do a lot of walking. And I think that's something I often forget to tell people about when they come to visit. It's just how much walking there is. And like we kind of take it for granted to even go from subway stop to something to the bus stop. And then people come here and they're very used to driving all the time. And there are places that are like you probably wouldn't necessarily walk to. You would drive that distance. But for us, we just walk because it's such a big city that even though the subway and buses are very convenient, you know, sometimes it's just easier just to walk. And you just start to take for granted how far things actually are, even though they are close, and you walk a lot. And then people come to visit, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, I didn't bring good enough shoes, or oh, I'm so exhausted, or, you know, my feet hurt, or I'm getting blisters. And so that's something that I have to remind people is, you know, make sure you pack those things. Like, I know you come to Korea and you want to be fashionable, you want to look good and all, but if you're not used to walking a lot, pack the most comfortable athletic shoes that you can. You can take your cute shoes and put them in your backpack and wear them when you're going into the stores or something, but like you're not going to be wanting wearing flip-flops if you're coming to explore and do all that walking because you'll be fine for a few days, but after a few days, you know, after day 3 or 4 of that, your feet are going to start killing you. And yeah, Zen, you walk 35K steps on average when you were there. Exactly. And Marissa, you walked 6 to 7 miles a day. See? Yep. That's the thing. Like it goes, you don't realize sometimes just how much walking you can really do. And it's great. And, you know, Soulites walk a lot, but I'm very much used to it, I think. But when people visit, I'm all of a sudden like, oh, do you mind walking? You know, it's only a 20-minute walk. Is that okay? And people are like, oh, really? Gotta be careful. So just leave the cute shoes at home or bring the cute shoes, but bring the nice, comfortable shoes. And there are, yeah, as you're saying, there's stairs, there's hills. There's a lot going on. It's going to require you. You know, you can take buses and taxis, and you can get around some of that, but I don't think there's any way to get around the physical activity of it. Like you're gonna have to, if you really want to enjoy everything. I gotta stop eating this Joker popcorn, y'all. I'm addicted. That is delicious. It must be similar to walking in New York. I felt like I walked less in New York. I don't know. But I also, for the most part, don't feel like I walk that much in Seoul. Maybe I'm just used to it. Like, it doesn't bother me anymore. There are days where it does. Like, especially if I'm doing a lot of vlogging or something, and I'm like, oh, goodness, I'm carrying equipment around, and then I'm like, oh, I'm really sore. Things like that. Yeah, J. Renee doesn't do a lot of walking exactly, right? So because you know when you're in Indiana, you just drive everywhere. You take things for granted, and you just always get in your car. Whereas here, you don't. You know, you just walk. And again, we have great public transportation and the buses and the subways and there's taxis, but a lot of times you don't want to have to walk through the bus stop and then go 3 stops and then transfer and then go 2 more stops. You're just like, let's just walk. It's just easier. So just be aware of that. Like Camille loves walking and it's better than visiting some country. And that is true because you get to see things differently, right? Because traveling should also be about the journey, not just the destination. You get a chance to see things and just take your time. And I definitely love to do it too. And the good thing is Seoul and most of Korea is very safe. So you can walk and almost never run into a problem. You know, no place is perfect and no place is, especially if you're traveling as a solo female, you know, you're going to want to keep your wits about you just as you would anywhere in the world. But for the most part, I think a lot of places that you come from are probably going to have a higher crime rate than they are in Seoul. I would say statistically speaking, you're probably much better off walking around in Seoul by yourself than you are in other places. So something to think about is that it's a good place to walk. Basically, there's a lot of, you know, life really, I think authentic Seoul, real Seoul is in the alleys because that's when you kind of get off the beaten path, like literally sometimes off the beaten path. And you see places that aren't full of advertisements and, you know, they're not necessarily the prettiest, but they're old. And that's where the charm lies and some of the grit and some of just the real authentic places that you're not going to get if you're riding the bus. You're going to go right past those and never explore that. So definitely take some time, just get lost. I love getting lost in a new place. And the good thing about Seoul is that if you get lost, it's almost inevitable. You can't, if you just keep walking, it's almost like you're not going to walk more than 20 or 30 minutes without running into a subway station. If that, like some places you might run 10 minutes, but like you're almost always going to run into a subway station eventually. And once you run into a subway station, then you just go downstairs and you're whisked away to get to your home, so you don't have to worry that much. KK says it's also like when friends and family come to Vegas, they all want to walk the strip. Exactly. I think that's the thing too. I know that Ross on the strip. I have some shorts from there I often wear at home still from many years ago. But the strip, when you see pictures of the Vegas strip, it looks very compact, right? And very like everything's close to each other, but it's actually quite long, and there's a lot of distance between those hotels. Yeah, and you're like, I'm just going to go from Planet Hollywood to, you know, Caesar's Palace, and it's a lot longer than you imagine. Melanie says that's why I'm going not just for the food. I want to enjoy what you're seeing. If you're in public transport, then you're not enjoying your environment. Exactly, it is true. So it's good to have a plan. It's good to, you know, have done some research, but it's also good to just let the wind take you where it may, right? All right, let's go ahead and move on to another snack here. So again, these are the kimchi seasoning almonds. So this is the Seoul sisters. So they're 2 sisters here in Seoul, hence the name. And they're actual sisters. And they developed this product called kimchi seasoning a few years ago. And it's the world's first vegan product that you can sprinkle on different things. And it brings like a tangy and spicy. It's kind of like a kimchi flavor to it. It's really yummy. I've used it for quite a while. I put on a lot of stuff. And they've come up with different products throughout the years. This is their flavored almonds. And so again, this isn't the first time I've tried them. So it's just the almonds with that powder. And you can get this powder on Amazon. And if you haven't already purchased it yet and you want to, let me know. I can send you a link for it. But you can also buy it in different countries. I think now they sell it in Japan, Taiwan. I know that it's in Australia in different stores. I think you can get it also at H Mart for those of you in the States. So you can get the seasoning in a lot of places. But the different products that they have, I don't know exactly if those are shipped abroad. But the almonds are a little bit spicy, but I like them. So again, I've tried these before, but they were on sale with the other ones. So I just wanted to eat them. I just really want an excuse to eat them again. I love them. So they're just almonds, and yeah, if you don't like spice, you might have some problem with it. It is kind of spicy. What I like to do is just suck on it and kind of get some of the flavor off of it, and then just enjoy. So it's almost like there's a kimchi seasoning with like a coating, and as you suck on the seasoning, it sounds almost like a candy, right? You get like tangy umami, and then you get like a spicy garlicky flavor. It's really something that I really enjoy. It's almost like a red pepper flavor as well, like a paprika. It's really good stuff. It's if you get a chance to try the seasoning, if you haven't, then you should. You can also just sprinkle it on cabbage and make kind of like a fake kimchi. Not fake kimchi, an easy kimchi. A kimchi inspired kimchi salad, I would say, kind of. Good stuff. So these are both much better than those sweet cheese almonds that I had last week. Those I were not a fan of. But these two, quite yummy. Sorry, let me savor my food before I move on. As I mentioned last week, there's so many different flavors of flavored almonds here in Korea, and I've heard that the flavored almonds are one of the top souvenirs that people take back to their country. So if you're visiting Korea and you want to know what are some good souvenirs to take back, apparently a lot of people take back the flavored almonds. So I'm sure some of the flavored almonds you can get in your country. I know a lot of them you can get them on Amazon and stuff, but there's unique ones and there's seasonal ones and ever-changing ones here in Korea that I think are only available here. So if you want something that's uniquely Korean to take back with you, check out the almonds. They're apparently make great gifts, and some of the flavors are really wacky that I've seen throughout the years. But again, I think my favorite has always been the carrot cake. I love the carrot cake almonds. They're so good. There's also another one that's Starlight Pang Pang, it's called. It basically tastes like a lemon cheesecake with like Pop Rocks. It's pretty legit. But check the stores. If you go, there's actually in like Myeongdong, they have the HBAF, the Honey Butter Almond Friends, I think it stands for. They have a whole store, or multiple stores, devoted to nothing but the flavored almonds. You can go in and also do free samples of them and check them out. Netta just had honey and lavender almonds. See, I've never heard of those. That would be interesting. Are those Korean? That's interesting. Yumi's here. Hello. And Jan says, really fun just to walk in Seoul. I always got to see so many things I won't be able to find differently. Oh, exactly, right? If you don't just get out and explore. And that's, I've lived in Korea many years, and I still do, and things are ever changing. That's the thing. So even if you watch a vlog or if I give you information from a year ago, you go now, like it could be totally different. Like Seoul changes so quickly. It's such an evolving place that you're never going to be fully prepared, because no matter what content somebody puts out is probably outdated because something has already changed. So something to keep in mind. But also to keep in mind, not a fan of the grilled corn almonds. Did I try the grilled corn ones? I don't know if I did try them just because I knew they would be too sweet for me. I tried those nasty cheese ones. Ugh, too sweet. Gail, hello. Thanks for tuning in. But I'm going to try these ones now. So they literally say Bloody Beetles. Bloody Beetlejuice. These are a candy that I don't know if I really had. I like this. It's limited edition. It's cherry cola flavor. But I love the little vampire drinking a martini cup of beer. Or blood, rather, I guess. So these look like little I don't know. They're kind of green, actually. Like Skittles. They're basically Skittles, I think. But I guess they're supposed to be bloody. Let's see. I want to bite it, see if blood pops out. Hopefully not in my mouth. Yeah, I mean, would call it bloody. I'd call it pink. Oh, it's hard. Yeah, you can't really see. Camera doesn't pick it up very well, but it's basically it's like a Skittle. It's cherry Coke flavored. It's like cherry Coke Skittles. I'm not complaining. A little bit sour though. I like it. I don't know why that's a limited edition. It is sour though. Do they taste good? They taste lovely. I love cherry Coke stuff though, and I love Skittles. KK's got to go to work. Have a great day, KK. Stay safe. We'll see you later, my friend. Korean Skittles, exactly. It's exactly what they taste like. Oops, hold on. I lost us. All right. And it's almost 11 p.m. here. So I'm going to have to speed this up a little bit or we'll be here all night. And I don't think you want that. Let's look at the last one. Let's go ahead and just do it. So this is the Heck Aishu. Heck Aishu. So it's supposed to be really, really sour candy. Reminds me of Lady Gaga and Blackpink song. Like sour candy. Aishu is, again, a sour candy. And they made a soju flavor out of it not too long ago. These ones are supposed to have 80% more sourness. So, let's see. It's kind of the same color. Well, it's made of the same company. But it's kind of that greenish, grayish color. Oh. Oh. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I got some spam over on YouTube. Oh my goodness. Let me block you. Wait. Can I remove it? No, what do I have to do? Can I hide user on this channel? Does that work? Yeah, definitely being spammed. I think I got it though. I'm gonna have to go in later. Let's see, can I put user in timeout? Oh my goodness, sorry if you saw those messages. How terrible. I guess I know that it's good if if the spam bots found us. Must be doing something good, I guess. Alright, let's go try this last one. It's really sour. Before we wrap up. Oh. It's really sour. Ooh. Oh yeah. So it's a It's a soft kind of gummy candy with a really sour center. Oh, it's making my mouth water, y'all. Oof. Nuts. I really don't enjoy that. It's fun, but I feel like it's making my stomach hurt too. Oof. Let me remedy that with some of my trusty Joker popcorn. I did well. Oh god, this popcorn's so good. This is my new favorite popcorn. I have a new favorite popcorn every day though, so I say that quite often as I try new popcorn like 2 or 3 times a week. I'm like, oh, there's a new popcorn. Let me try it. Let me put that away so I don't keep crunching and munching to it. Exactly. Yeah, it's a little too sour for my liking. I mean, it's all right as like a novelty, but not something I'm like, ooh, I want to eat the whole box of this. Ha ha ha. It's just kind of fun. But speaking of fun, everybody, don't forget, this is kind of a trick and a treat all in once, I guess, which is kind of cool. I might have to give this to some young kids. Maybe you should give it to your kids as a little joke. But speaking of fun, don't forget this weekend is Halloween. And so I'm going to be coming live to you from Itaewon this Saturday night, Korea time. So make sure you go over to my YouTube channel and subscribe and turn on your post notifications to be notified when that happens. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I am certain of it. You're going to enjoy seeing that. Halloween in Korea is unlike Halloween, maybe where you're from. And you're going to want to see it. I'll also be live hopefully twice this weekend on Facebook with our fall foliage coverage and showing you all the beautiful sights, trying to narrow down where we're going to be going. So many places I want to show you and so little time to do so. So if you have a request, be sure to let me know and I'll see what I can do. I think the weather's going to be beautiful. The leaves should be in fall. They're full peak loveliness, and you're just going to want to see it. You're going to take a relaxing trip down that lane with me. And then, yeah, Karen will be at a 40th birthday in Birmingham. Oh, we'll have fun with that. Jeremy, thanks always. We got to get some work done. Aw, definitely, yeah, you get to work. I got to get some rest done because I have work calling in just a few hours myself, my friends. So take care of yourself. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I always look forward to Tuesday evening so we can chit-chat for a little bit. I love you all for watching, and I look forward to talking to you again this weekend for our multiple live streams. And I have a lot of snacks to keep me company until then. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining us. Have a great day, and I will see you this weekend. Take care.